everybody. Welcome to the VanHool's stand this morning, the IAA Exhibition for 2024. My name is Gerard van der Merwe. I'm the CEO of both VanHool and GRW. Just because GRW is not a very well-known brand in Europe, I just want to give you a quick overview of where it all started. In 1989, my father, Gerard van der Merwe, had a small little transport company. And then 3 years later, myself and my brother, Wenzel, and another business associate, Rousseau van Eeren, joined, and that's where the name GRW comes from. And then several months after that, we decided to build our first tanker. And in 1996, GRW Engineering was founded as a South African trailer manufacturer with a goal to make top quality road tankers that meet the highest global standards. Before the VanHool acquisition, and I think there's a lot of interest to get some update on VanHool, and that will be my presentation this morning. So before the acquisition of VanHool, we operated basically in Southern Africa with a presence down in Cape Town, where our factory is, in Tanzania, where we supply quite a lot of product into Southern Africa. We export road tankers to Australia, where we got two partnerships, one with Smith Cargo Bull and Max Tankers. And then we have our own assembly operation in northern Germany, and we have operation in the UK. GRW is a leading South African-based transport designer, equipment manufacturer, and obviously we do a wide range of products just like VanHool, and that's what is like exhibited here today. Standalone GRW at the moment is around about 100 million turnover. We just got more than 600 employees. It's a family-run business, and we've got about 70% of the market share for road tankers in the Southern African market. And at the moment, we produce just about 1,200 units per year, and our two factories is a total under about 40,000 square meters under roof. And we've got globally, we operate in 5 countries. Okay, so I know a lot of you are interested about the VanHool acquisition. I'm just going to give you a quick background, a rundown on that. So on the 29th of March this year, we did a binding offer for the acquisition of VanHool, and on the 8th of April, VanHool was unfortunately declared bankrupt. The acquirer for the new business is FWO Industrial Vehicles, which is a new Belgium BV-formed company, and we acquired the VanHool Industrial Vehicle Division. And as you know, VanHool is a brand name of more than 70 years old, of which the bus division was the biggest, and that was acquired by VDL. The final acquisition agreement was ratified on April the 11th, and we restarted VanHool on April the 29th of this year. And we basically did it in 3 phases. Phase 1, we started by completing almost nearly finished vehicles with a very limited workforce. Phase 2 was obviously to restart the production and procurement of parts. And phase 3, which we are now, is full production, and we've onboarded just slightly more than 200 employees. So combining now GRW and VanHool, from after the exhibition, all vehicles that's manufactured and delivered for the European market will be branded under VanHool with basically the same locations. We will keep the brand in South Africa as GRW, and in Europe we will obviously do it under the VanHool brand. GRW Industrial Vehicles is let's call it a daughter company of the GRW group, or whereby GRW has got 52% shareholding, and our partner Smith Cargo Bull has 48%. Okay, just on where we are with the VanHool at the moment. When we took over VanHool, there was 1,037 open orders, and we are planning to deliver for the next year, 2025, about 1,300 vehicles. Our current turnover for the first 4 months was 17.7 million euros, and our budgeted turnover for the next financial year is around about 65 million euros, which is about 60% of the original VanHool Industrial Vehicle business. Since we started, we have delivered 273 units since May of this year, so we've been operating 4 months now. The one thing that we obviously strategically did at VanHool is to narrow the product range a bit. We are focusing on certain products, and we cut away a few of them, which I will allude to now. The certain short-term strategy for VanHool, obviously we passed this point where we had the order fulfillment of orders that was in the system prior to bankruptcy. We are still focusing on customer and supply relationships because, as you would know, there was a lot of uncertainty as a result of the bankruptcy, so that's an ongoing focus that we have. Then on our new production, we've got basically two strategies. One is line manufacturing versus workstation manufacturing, and obviously we're doing a lot of reorganization of the production floor to create greater efficiency and productivity. As you know, the cost in Belgium is high, so we need to be lean and we need to be smart. We're currently also busy with the implementation of a new ERP system due to the old system being very outdated, and we are almost at the point where the separation of the shared services are completed between us and VDL. Just to give you a little bit more background on that, when we took over VanHool, the VanHool bus and industrial vehicle business was all housed in the same legal entity with shared services in IT, finance, and HR, and those services needed to be split out, and we basically have time until this end of the year to be completely separated, although we still operate on the same premises in Koningshoek. Long-term strategy is quite simple. We want to produce high-quality vehicles efficiently and with the most comprehensive tank portfolio, which I will to allude just now. And obviously we want sustainable growth in production numbers, employment, market share, as long as it is sustainable. So quickly through the VanHool product portfolio. Semi-trailers, there's basically the tank container chassis and the tipping chassis. We've got one on display there, that's a tank container chassis. Tipping chassis all used for the dry bulk industry. Tipping chassis mostly for the silo containers. Then if we move on to tankers, there's a wide variety of stainless steel semi-trailer tankers and containers. On the semi-trailer side, there's food grade application, which can vary from chocolate, milk, a wide range. Coated tanks with rubber lining inside, and obviously chemical. On display here, we've got two chemical tankers, one with an electrical heating system, complex electrical heating system, and another more general cargo chemical tank. Then on the gas side, we also focus on the semi-trailer and containers. There's a wide variety of semi-trailers. Like this tank here is a CO2 tanker, which we do in conjunction with Eurotank, partner with them. They do the pumping and the control system on the tanker, and VanHool manufactures the vessel and the chassis. And also we do that in tank containers as well. Then on the silo side for the dry products, semi-trailer and containers, we've got two on display here. One is a 55 cubic meter, 4-compartment, food grade, high spec tanker, and the one on the end there is a 60 cubic meter tipping silo tank for general dry bulk products. Then on the silo container side, we both do it in stainless steel tanks and also in aluminium tanks. The aluminium silo containers is a new product that we recently added to our product portfolio. And then lastly but not least, we've got a lot of customized projects which we with our customers design. Small things like these UN small tanks. We also do lead line tanks for bromine, etc. So VanHool is very well known for these special products, and we will continue with these as there's a lot of technical know-how within the company to do it successfully. Our manufacturing strategy is quite simple. We will do what makes economical sense, and where we can do, we combine our resources. So on the VanHool factory in Koningshoek, we will continue on focusing on the production of stainless steel tankers, where we do some new investment for internal robotic welding. Most of those tanks on the outside are robotically welded. We want to also do it on the inside. And then we will end up by welding a tank, complex tank like that, probably 95% by robot. And we're currently busy installing a new multi-product assembly line, which is also quite unique, where we will assemble tankers and container chassis through the same line on a takt-time line production. And then in the GRW factory in South Africa, we will focus on the production of all aluminium products, which is the silo tanks and the tank containers, and those products will be final assembled at VanHool's in Belgium. There we're also busy with big investment currently for 12-meter friction stir welding machine and a 12-meter roller for tank vessels, which means that we will be able to build these vessels in one piece, which will be unique. It will be the first one in Europe that will be able to do that. Then we move on to our sales strategy. Fairly simple. We are busy recruiting and we want to increase our sales force within country salespeople. A little bit of old school VanHool was more used to customers coming to them. We've got a better focus of going out to go and see and get new customers. Our European focus, number one for VanHool, will remain Benelux countries, then Germany and Poland and the Baltic countries. That will be most of the areas that we'll focus on. UK and Ireland is a strong market for VanHool, and there we are busy with the acquisition to strengthen our sales and our after sales. And then obviously we want to offer a complete product range for all countries. So we will offer everything that we build for all of these countries. And we want to increase our service network footprint as well. Then obviously a big buzzword is sustainability. For us, we're not a producer of CO2, or our carbon footprint is relatively small. But what we can do is obviously we will invest in definite energy efficient plants, where our plants in South Africa runs on complete solar and battery storage. And in the near future, we'll have to invest in our plant in Belgium. The plant is a bit dated and we are under discussions in terms of what we will do, but there will be definitely some new investments in the plant in Belgium in the near future. Then obviously we offer innovative electrification solutions for tankers, although there's not a lot that we can do with regards to electrification on the type of vehicles that we build. The little that they are, that we obviously already got innovative solutions. We're investing heavily in friction stir welding, which is a welding technique for aluminium where no gas and no wire is used, so it's completely green. As I explained earlier, that we are busy with that investment, and those machines will be up and running by the end of this year. So from early next year, all the aluminium vessels that is supplied into Europe will be friction stir welded. And then, I know it's a little bit from the other side, but obviously we specialize in the transportation solutions for CO2, and we believe this to be a very important market going forward. The collection and disposal of CO2 is going to become a increased demand for that. Okay, any press inquiries, you can take a photo of that, or on the VanHool, on this water bottle at the back, there's a barcode that you can scan to get all the details of the presentation, and obviously the contact details. So I just want to end off by saying that VanHool is in good hands. I know after the uncertainty, we've got two strong partners, GRW and Smith Cargo Bull, behind the brand, and we will continue to grow the company and deliver high quality products into Europe. So watch the space. VanHool will be a serious competitor or supplier of products in the European market in the next coming years. It's a little bit soft, but
our world never stops moving. On this resolute journey, who will navigate our way? VanHool has been a world leader in transportation solutions for over 7 decades. Today, we welcome a new range of road tankers to our fleet, innovated to cover every mile with precision and reliability. Engineered for the toughest jobs, our silo tankers ensure your commodities reach their destination safely and securely. Seamless international transport becomes the new normal as our specialized tank containers, designed to transport liquids, gases, and granular materials, bridge entire continents with ease. At the crossroads between pinpoint accuracy and strength, our container chassis adapt to your every need to offer supreme versatility. On the path to a cleaner, greener future, our gas equipment transforms vision into reality. And with our cutting-edge cryogenic equipment, we push the boundaries of innovation, transporting the most sensitive materials with the highest level of safety and efficiency. In a world that is constantly on the move, VanHool is leading the transport revolution, innovating today for a better tomorrow.